evening. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts, once said by Marcus Aurelius. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shina Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Biggest fireworks show lined up for New Year's Eve in Bahrain. Bahrain participated in 4th session of Arab Council for Population and Development. 4th edition of Festival City with STC rescheduled. Flash flood sweep Mecca as Jeddah brace for downpours. India made the COVID-19 test mandatory for arrivals from some countries including China. Today's news in detail. Biggest fireworks show lined up for New Year's Eve in Bahrain. The biggest New Year's Eve celebrations has been announced by the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority (BTEA) with a calendar full of festive suspense and entertainment. For the first time, the New Year's Eve celebrations will include fireworks shows located in 4 various locations, which is the Avenues Park, Marasi Beach, Water Garden City by BBK, and Harbour Row by GFH. A lineup of entertaining events will be introduced throughout the New Year's Eve, including drone shows, live music, food and beverage vendors, and New Year's countdowns. Bahrain participated in 4th session of Arab Council for Population and Development. Cabinet Affairs Minister Hamad bin Faisal Al Maliki has affirmed Bahrain's unwavering efforts to invest in human beings as the best means to continue the development process in various fields, noting that the post-COVID-19 development efforts aim to achieve recovery through a wide range of strategic projects and initiatives in accordance with the visions and directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. Al Maliki was speaking during his participation in the 4th session of the Arab Council for Population and Development held here under the leadership of Saudi Minister of Economy and Planning Faisal bin Fadl Al Ibrahim. The Industry Minister inspected Muharrak Market. The Industry and Commerce Minister Abdullah bin Adel Fakhru has affirmed his keenness to continue ensuring the flow of commercial activity in the kingdom, especially through field visits, as they provide an opportunity to be informed about traders' remarks. He also highlighted the importance of traditional markets at the local and GCC levels, as they enjoy the constant interest of the government thanks to their historical and economic value. The minister made the statements while paying an inspection visit to the Muharrak Souk. 4th edition of Festival City with STC rescheduled. In a move aimed at attracting a large number of visitors and tourists, the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority (BTEA) announced rescheduling the 4th edition of the Festival City with STC to coincide with the spring school holidays. A new date will be announced soon. Located at the Bahrain International Circuit in Sakir, the 4th edition of the Festival City with STC will be the largest version of all time, including a wide array of entertainment activities, offerings suitable for the entire family and suiting all ages. LMRA, NPRA and Northern Police Directorate conducted a joint inspection campaign. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority (LMRA) conducted a joint inspection campaign in the Northern Governorate, including in coordinate with the Nationality, Passports and Residency Affairs (NPRA) of the Ministry of Interior and Northern Governorate's Police Directorate. The campaign resulted in reporting a number of violations related to the labour market and residency laws and were referred for legal action. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain. With over a decade of existence in Bahrain, exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com.
Welcome back. Flash flood sweep Mecca as Jeddah braced for downpours. Umrah pilgrims to Mecca were greeted by thunderstorms and flooding on Friday as Jeddah braced for heavy rain. Videos on social media showed downpours flooding buildings in Mecca and washing away cars in Saudi Arabia's holiest city. The Saudi press agency said that medium to heavy rains and winds may limit visibility and torrential rain may fall in the parts of Mecca and Medina and Tabuk areas. The National Center of Meteorology issued a weather warning in Mecca on Friday. Cars swept away as storms lashed in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's Civil Defense General Directorate has set up committees to evaluate the damage caused by rain in Mecca on Friday. The Directorate said that the committees will begin receiving requests for the compensation from those affected by torrential rains and flooding that struck the holy city. We didn't record any deaths or injuries as a result of the torrential rains, the Directorate has said. 3 dead in Kurdish center shooting in Paris. A shooting targeting a Kurdish cultural center in a bustling Paris neighborhood Friday left 3 people dead and 3 others wounded, authorities have said. A 69-year-old suspect was wounded and arrested. The Paris prosecutor said that the suspect had recently been released from prison after attacking migrants living in tents and that investigators are considering a possible racist motive for the shooting. Rabuka sworn in as Fiji Prime Minister after close election. Sitiwani Rabuka was sworn in as Fiji's Prime Minister on Saturday, which is today, more than 2 decades after the former military commander first held the office in a term lasting nearly 7 years. The 74-year-old won the nomination by 1 vote over incumbent Frank Bainimarjana and at a siting of the Fijian parliament in Suva. Rabuka, the head of the People's Alliance Party, was elevated to the position after forming a majority coalition with 2 other parties following last week's close and continuous election. India made the COVID-19 test mandatory for arrivals from some countries including China. India has mandated a COVID-19 negative PCR test report for travelers arriving from China, Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong and Thailand, the health minister said on Saturday. Passengers from those countries would be put under quarantine if they showed symptoms of COVID-19 or tested positive, Minister Mansukh Mandavia has said. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Parshina Sultana. Good night.